Hi guys, welcome back to Whoopy on channel. If you are yet to subscribe to our channel, kindly click the subscribe button and the notification button for more awesome videos. Today we are drafting basic bodies based on popular demand. Right now, I'm taking the back measurements of my client. Our back is 16 divided by 2, that's 8. So I'm coming down to draw the bust line. To get the bust line, you can just divide the back. You can use the back measurement plus half inch or plus 1 inch. For my client, depending on how big the person is, for my client, our bust is 40. So I'm doing our back, which is 8 inches plus 1. That is 9 inches. So for bust higher than 38 inches, you should use 9 inches. For bust less than 38 inches, you should use 8 inches. So next thing I'm doing is I'm marking a under bust. I've just marked the under bust and then the waistline. So I'm drawing the line. So you get the under bust and the waistline from the person's body. You measure from the shoulder to under the bust where the bra sits, and for the waist you measure from the shoulder to 2 inches before the navel. So right now I'm taking our bust point. Our bust point is the shoulder to the nipple. So BL main bust line, BP main bust point, and then our under bust. I'm writing it in full for beginners, and then our waistline. This is done for beginners. So the next thing is to connect the shoulder line that we have marked initially. You connect it. The reason why we are connecting is because we need the center. So on the center right now, I measure 0.75 and I'm connecting it with my armhole curve. Make sure the armhole curve is sitting on the bust line, is touching the 0.75 and is touching the back measurement like you can see. So, and then you have your armhole. So now what I'm doing right now is I'm measuring the bust measurement of the client. That is bust divided by 4. Bust divided by 4 is 10. I've added 2 inches to it. So for the under bust, I'm also doing the same thing. Under bust circumference divided by 4, I'm adding 2 inches to it. Our waist divided by 4, I'm also adding 2 inches to it. I'm connecting the dots. So I've connected the dot on the allowance part. So this is the original measurement of the client now. So the reason why we added 2 inches to it is 1 inch for seam allowance and 1 inch for that allowance. So that's what I'm writing. I'm writing that and seam allowance so that you would know what that is for. So right now I'm doing basic neckline. Basic neckline is jewel neckline, which is 3 by 3. So I've measured 3 and I'm measuring 3 the other side too. And then you connect it like so. So once you connect it and have a box like this, then you use your armhole curve to draw it. So the next thing I'm doing is I'm marking my shoulder slant, which is 1 inch. Shoulder slant is important for you for all adult body. So now I'm measuring the bust separation. Bust separation is nipple to nipple. So the next thing is to connect it like so. So I'm measuring 1 inch down from the bust point. I'm measuring half on the waistline, half on the waistline. So I'm connecting it to the 1 inch below the bust point. That is our dart. So I've done that. So the next thing I'm going to draw the back measurement. So I've repeated the same process I did in front, the bust line and all, the back divided by 2, and now I have the armhole for the back measurement. Like it's the same process that we took in the front. Is the same process. That's what we're doing also at the back. You divide it by bust divided by 4, under bust divided by 4, waist divided by 4. The same process. I'm adding 2 inches like I did also in front. the same process. So I'm connecting the dots like I did in front. So I'm also writing seam and that allowance, because we're also going to put that at the back, and we're also going to sew the back panel to the front panel. So now I'm measuring 1 inch at the center back. I'm adding 1 inch to the measurement at the center back. That 1 inch I'm adding to it is zip allowance. The back usually have zip. If you are not putting zip at the back, please don't add this to it. But for the purpose of this class, I'm adding zip allowance, so that you'll be able to add your zip to it at the back. And then I'm also doing the same thing, bust separation, which is nipple to nipple, and I'm connecting it like so. So at the back, remember in front I went down by 1 inch, but now at the back I'm using the shoulder blade measurement of the client. The shoulder blade measurement of the client is 11. From the shoulder to the under of the shoulder blade is 11. That's what we are cinching now. I've done the same thing, half inch to the right, half inch to the left for the dart, so that I'm writing that now, that this is the shoulder blade. So the next thing is to measure 3 inches like we did, and then instead of 3 inches 3 by 3, we are now doing 3 by 1.5. I'm doing 1.5 at the back. We did 3 inches the other way, and then 1.5 like so. So I've connected it like I did in front. So I'm doing the shoulder slant for the back. So we have both front and back pattern now. And voila, you have your full basic bodice with that. Thank you very much.